Yo guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you guys how to play in 4:3 ratio stretched res in CSGO for 2020. Now I'm making an updated video on this because I recently tried to do this myself and I could not find a good tutorial on YouTube that showed me how to do it for a couple of hours. I finally came across Banana Gaming's video, which I will be referencing some info from today, so quick shout out to him. But I wanted to make another updated video for 2020 for people looking to how to do this. Now real fast, for those of you who might not know what stretched res is or what it does, stretched res basically makes your CSGO image a little bit smaller, but also a little bit more zoomed in, making it easier to see other player models and actually just making them bigger in general. Now, I'm currently not playing in CSGO stretched res because I'm recording for YouTube, but today I'm going to show you guys how to set your CSGO to be able to play stretched res when you want it, whenever you want it. So let's get right into it. Now, for those of you who are about to click off this video because you think, oh yeah, all I have to do is go into my settings under videos and change my widescreen to normal 4:3 and then set this to the highest res you can go and click apply. No, that is not what you do. And if you do this, you're going to notice that not only will CSGO not fit most screens, but it will also look really low quality. So then you might be like, okay, so if I want to play 4:3 res, where's the high quality one? That is where things get a little bit more complicated. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the entirety of this video because I'm going to be showing you guys how to do exactly this. So first things first, go ahead and close CSGO and go to your desktop. Now, before I go any further, I do need to also say that this video is going to be specifically for NVIDIA users. If you're using AMD or some other graphics card I don't even know about, this video will not apply to you. In fact, I'm not really sure how you would do it for one of those cards. So you might want to actually go and check out something else. So if you are an NVIDIA user, you should be able to go to your desktop and just right click anywhere on the empty space and have your NVIDIA control panel come up. Now, if you have an NVIDIA card, that should always show up. If it does not for some reason, go check out NVIDIA's website and download their drivers for your specific card, because that means you're not even using your card like it should be used. That'd be very interesting if anyone actually has that problem. But anyway, go to your desktop, find an empty spot, right click and click NVIDIA control panel. Now that is going to bring up this window. And for me, by default, it was on change resolution already. I don't know where it's going to be for you guys specifically, but make sure you guys come over here under display. If it's not expanded, click this and then change resolution. Now you guys can see I have both my monitors here because I do have two monitors listed. If you have one monitor, you don't have to worry about it, but if you have 2, 3, maybe even 4 monitors, you're going to have to find the one you specifically want to play stretched res on. For me, that's just going to be this one right here, so make sure you have this one clicked and highlighted. Now basically what we're going to do here is we're going to add another resolution for this monitor to work with. We're basically going to add a custom resolution that tells the video card, that tells the monitor to play at this specific ratio. We're basically forcing a custom ratio that would normally not be on the computer by default. So basically what you're going to want to do is come down here and click customize. If for some reason customize is not highlighted or you can't click it because you might have accidentally clicked something else, click cancel and it should be re-highlighted. Go ahead and click customize, and now you're going to notice this box here. Go ahead and click create custom resolution. This is the option we're looking for right here. Click this and it's going to open up this window. Now, before we go any further to make this custom resolution, you're going to need to take a look at this pop-up here on screen. Now, again, I took this from Banana Gaming, so all credit to him, but basically this is what you're going to have to consider when you're making your new stretched resolution. Now, you can see this is basically showing you guys what your normal 16:9 resolution would equivalent to when you're playing 4:3. There is a difference, and this is really important to make sure you get right. If you're like me and you're just using normal monitors that have a 1920x1080 resolution, basically 1080p, then you're going to want to come to the box that is 3 spaces down. You guys can see that my proper 4/3 ratio is 1440x1080. Now again, in CSGO, this resolution was not there, which is why we're creating this custom res. Again, if you're not playing 1080p, if you're either playing something lower or higher, or even have an extended monitor, then you're going to want to find which resolution you're using and which one fits the category in the left, and then use the 4:3 equivalent to it in the right. Again, I'm using the 1440x1080 because that is the equivalent to my 1080p monitors, and that is the one I'm going to be taking and using for this video's example. Now coming back over here to the NVIDIA panel, you can see we have the option to change horizontal pixels, vertical lines, and refresh rate. All we need to worry about here is the horizontal pixels and the vertical lines. Again, if you're playing 1080p, change the horizontal pixels to 1440 and the vertical lines to 1080, which should already be there. Don't worry about refresh rate or color depth. Once you do that, come down here and click test, and basically this is gonna change your monitor to that specific resolution and ask you if you want to keep those settings. It mainly has this test option to make sure that your monitor works with this and that there wouldn't be any glitches for some reason with this specific setup. Once you run the test, it's going to ask you if you want to keep those settings, and you have 20 seconds to either click yes or no. Make sure you click yes. I'm not going to go ahead and click test right now for this video because it's going to completely glitch out my OBS, and I do not want that to happen. Now, above your Ultra HD, HD, SD thing, you should have a divider that says custom. This should appear at the very top, and now you should have your custom 4:3 ratio resolution on there. Now that's all set up. There's nothing else you need to do there. There's nothing else you need to worry about those custom settings. Just make sure everything is saved, but do not exit out of this page yet. So now basically we have set up the 4:3 ratio. Now we have a specific max 1080p resolution that we can use for the 4:3 ratio option in CSGO. If for some reason you click out of the video here and you go and play CSGO on this new res, you're going to notice that your screen is not stretched, whether you play window or full screen. You need to now tell the NVIDIA card in your computer that you want this to be stretched, that you want to actually that you want this resolution to be stretched to fit the entire screen. And this is what gives this special stretched res kind of zoomed in look in CSGO. If you come back into the NVIDIA control panel and you go to adjust desktop size and position and scroll down a little bit, you're going to see you can adjust the following scaling settings. Make sure that you have this on full screen right here like I do. I don't know what it would be on by default, but make sure you guys have that on full screen. This will force the graphics card to extend your 4:3 ratio settings to basically stretch and fit your entire monitor. After you do that, again, make sure it saves everything and you can go ahead and exit out of this. All right, so now when you go back into CSGO, again, you're going to come back into your settings. You're going to go to video. Make sure your aspect ratio is on normal 4:3. And then change it to your custom resolution, which should show up here at the very bottom. Mine's not going to show up because I did disable it for this video. Again, I don't want to glitch out my OBS, which will happen if I do because I don't have it set up for stretched res. But again, come down to the very bottom of your resolution and you should have the specific custom resolution you just put into your NVIDIA control panel showing up here. Again, for 1080p players, you should see 1440p by 1080. Click this and then make sure that you're playing in full screen mode. Again, my settings are going to look a little bit different here because I am recording right now, and that is why I'm playing in windowed, but you would want to make sure you set this to full screen. Once you're all done there, click apply changes, and now you're playing in stretched res. But anyway, I hope this video helps some of you guys out. I hope you guys were able to complete this successfully and get it to work like I was able to. Again, I created this video because there were no new recent videos about this, so I wanted to make one for 2020 just to update you guys. If for some reason you guys do have any problems with this, go ahead and drop your questions and concerns in the comments below, and I'll try to help out you guys if you do need help. Also, I do have a Discord server, so if you guys want to join that or even DM me and send me your questions and problems there, I'll be happy to help out there too. Anyway, if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, then make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on because it helps me out. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.